Hi everyone, so today is just such a beautiful day. It's really bright, so I thought it'd be a great day to make a tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to make this Diagon bracelet. And I did mess up here. There should be purple on the other side, like right there, but just ignore that. I'll show you how to make it correctly in this tutorial. So this was designed by Tutorials by Leah. I'll link her Instagram and YouTube down below, and then you can go check her out. I really like this bracelet, so give this video a big thumbs up and let's get started. So today you'll be needing any type of loom, a hook, a C-clip, which I don't have right now, but you can also use an S-clip, some bands. For the border, I'll be using white, so that's what I use white here for. And then for the inside, which is the electric glow blue, I'll be using this neon green. And then for what's the purple here, I'll be using turquoise. So just gather all of these supplies and we can just begin. So just start with your arrows pointing away from you like this. And I'm going to do the border, so just take your first band and go outwards like normal. On either side. And then go upwards just once. And we're using single bands for this whole bracelet, by the way. Now you're going to want to go inwards. So it's going to make kind of like the border of a starburst, so that's this part right here. And now you're just going to go upwards only in the middle and repeat this. So go outwards, then go upwards, and then inwards. So then I'm just going to keep doing this, but faster. So you're just going to keep doing that with single bands until you reach the top of your loom, and then I'll show you what the ending looks like. So I'm just closing off my fourth starburst shape, and as you can see in the middle there's only one pin left, but I'm not going to go forwards. I'm just going to leave it one pin short like that. So we finished the border. So I'm just going to do single bands again, and I'm going to use green like I said. So I'm just going to start in this little shape here. So it doesn't matter which direction you go in, but we're just going to fill it in with a starburst. So I'm just going to go up, and then I'm going to just go around in the circle clockwise. So you probably should know how to do a starburst, but it doesn't matter the order you place them, because we won't be connecting them, if that makes sense. So sorry that I went kind of fast here. Next, we are going to just do the little side, like what the purple is here. So just start by going upwards on the left, and then go diagonally downwards. And then it's basically a half starburst, so diagonally upwards, and then just up like that. So it's a half starburst. We're going to do the same on the other side. So on the right, go upwards, and then go diagonally 2 times. And then lastly, go upwards. So that's the pattern. We're just going to repeat that. So I'm going to do the green with you. And I'm just starting at the bottom and going counterclockwise this time. because I wanted to show you that it really does not matter where you start on the starburst, because in the end it's all going to look the same. And I'm going to do the blue with you, and then I'll do the rest on my own. So again, with the blue, just go upwards. I'm going to do both of them at the same time. And then go diagonally. And then lastly, go upwards. So this is what the pattern will look like. It looks kind of crazy, but I'm just going to repeat this 2 more times off camera. And for this last one, we don't have to do the blue, we just do the green. So once you've finished, your loom should look like this. And now we're going to be adding some cap bands. That's the bad part about this design. There's a lot of cap bands. So I'm just going to take my green band and wrap it around the center of all my starbursts. You can just wrap it around 2 times. It'll turn out fun. And you do need this cap band. There's not really any way to do it without them. So then I'm going to take my blue bands, and the center of the, there's 2 bands on the left side and the right side. And I'm going to go on the pin where the 2 blue bands meet, and that's where I'm going to make my cap band. So kind of where all the bands radiate from. It's just, right in the center of the side, if that makes any sense at all. Sometimes I think I make sense and I don't, so you can always ask me questions in the comment section. Yeah. So I'm just going to push my bands down, that way it stays on easier. Also, I apologize that I was off camera, but now I've placed all my cap bands except for one, but that's going to be placed on later. So now you're just going to turn your loom around and we can start the hooking process. So I'm just going to start off by doing all the green starbursts. So go inside the cap band, just grab the top band, hook it to where the other side is, and you're going to keep doing that, just going all the way around. You're not, oops, I'll replace this. You're not going to be hooking upwards or something. Like in the usual starburst, you'll hook this band forwards, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to be hooking all of them outwards. Because since the border's in the middle, they don't need to really connect to each other. If you make a normal starburst, then you'll know what I mean, but just keep doing that. Make sure you're grabbing the top band so they don't get tangled, and if there's a teardrop shapes that are independent, then you know that you're doing it correctly. So I'm going to just repeat this process. Also, if you lose bands like this, then you can really easily just pick them up again. Going to do the other 2. I might fast forward during some part of this, so if I do that, I'm sorry. I'm also sorry that I might have been off camera for that whole thing. If I was, then just watch now. Okay, so I keep grabbing the wrong bands. And I was still off camera. I'm really sorry. I'm just going to do this last one, and it's definitely going to be on camera, I promise. But since it's basically a starburst, then it's just hooking outwards. Like that. Now I'm going to show you how to do the blue. So just go inside this cap band right here. It's the first one. I'm going to grab the top band and just hook it to where the other end is. Keep going like that. So you'll end up having one going up, one going down, and two going diagonally. And if I don't go into too much detail for this, I'm sorry. It's just because it's pretty self-explanatory. Just you pick up the top band and loop it near where it needs to go. It's not that difficult. And today's kind of an off day for me, if you were wondering. The problem with these cap bands also is that they tend to slip off the pin, so that has happened to me quite a bit so far. So after I do this, this one that I'm working on right now, which I'm almost done with, then I'm going to go off camera and do this last one just to save a bit of time. So, sorry again that I went off camera so much, but this is what mine looks like so far. I'm just going to do this one and then I'll show you the rest of it. So I'm just going to show you how to make the border because I finished. So just make sure your loom looks like this. And I'm going to wrap my cap band around this pin 2 times. You could actually use the green as a cap band, but I just like the way it looks if it's white. Like here, that's what it looks like if the blue's a cap band, and that's what it looks like if the white's a cap band. So just go inside your cap band as well as your starburst bands and pick up the first band and then the second band. Just hook them where they need to go. And then either side, you're just going to go upwards. Make sure you don't tug too hard because your bands could break. And now there's especially a lot of bands on this pin, so just hook that inwards as well as on this side. And now there's even more bands on this pin, so make sure you're going inside all of them and grabbing the bottom band and hooking that forwards. And just repeat that, so loom outwards for your starburst and then upwards on either side. Close it off by going inwards. And finally just go up. So I'm going to keep doing that. And if this is hard, then just take your time, make sure you're grabbing the correct bands. Because I definitely messed up a lot when I was making this the first time. So I'm sorry, I kind of forgot to say what I was doing, but I'm going to repeat that, and then to finish it off, you just close it off like you did before. So now make sure your loom looks like this, and if it does, then we can take everything off the loom except for this pin. So now this is what mine looks like, and if you hear background noise, that's just my annoying neighbors mowing their lawns. So now I'm going to make the border, or not the border, the extension. So I'm usually just kind of estimate how long I need it to be. 9 is usually the perfect amount. But I just kind of do it to the end of my loom, just a few pins short, and you know, you can always make it longer or shorter. That's the great thing about rubber bands. So now, just to make it easier, I'm going to take one band off and pull it through the bracelet while it's still on the loom. This way you have less of a chance of the whole thing falling apart. And now you can take it off and just put it on the end of your loom, where the band ends, I guess. And just loop this forward. Now you can do this on 2 looms and then you won't need it to be an extension, but I don't really mind the look of extensions. I actually think I like them better. So now I'm going to go ahead and just grab my C-clip and put it on the end, lift it off the loom, and then I'm going to just find my cat band, and I'm going to put on the white, and please excuse my fingernails. I know they're short, but you don't need to comment rude things about that. I just had to say that. But now I'm going to just find my cat band and attach it. So now this is what your bracelet looks like. So that's how you make the really cool Diagon bracelet. Once again, this was created by Tutorials by Leah, so I'll link her down below. Make sure to put hashtag Tutorials by Leah and also hashtag iCraftsStuff if you make it. If you find me on Instagram, my link is always on the About page of my channel and also down in the description box, so you can go check both of us out. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!